I need candy.
Austin, you don't need any candy.
I want some candy, bro.
Yeah.
My name is Speech Therapy, and Nathaniel, this is my Nathaniel brother, and Mommy is my girl.
Oh.
And the mommy, and Coco calling my back, and he calling the iPad. He calling the iPad, and the charger said, Mommy, can't you on the charger for my iPad? And Mommy had charger on the iPad.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah.
What?
I want about a watermelon.
You want to buy a watermelon?
Yeah.
Mommy gonna get you a watermelon, okay?
Okay.
What else do you want to say?
I want some orange.
Some oranges.
Yeah.
And what else?
I got fish.
Mm-hmm.
I got some stink orange fish.
You got some stinky orange fish.
I got to.
Hello, everybody. Today is the 18th. It is Thursday. Under normal circumstances, I would have combined both of the appointments together. But there is so much from Austin's nutrition consultation today that I know if I waited, I would forget something. So I wanted to give you guys an update and stuff while it's still fresh in my mind. Austin had his consultation today with his for his nutritional appointment. There was a nutritionist, a nurse, an occupational therapist, and a behavioral specialist. First, I want to warn parents that this is it can be a little bit overwhelming. And it can be a lot. If there is anything that I would say that you would need to do to prepare, make sure that you have meals ready because they're going to ask you to feed. I made the mistake of waiting because I thought that this was just like the informational portion, or this was just like the session where we would just talk and get like a history, and then the next step would be the actual therapy in itself. I was wrong. I had to make Austin a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I also had to have another meal that he would refuse, or we think that he would refuse, so they could get an idea of how, just so they can get an idea of what could possibly happen or what would happen during feedings. So I was able to get his I was able to give him a sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and some chips, and I was also able to give him granola as an attempt to see if he would refuse. So they got to see what would happen if Austin was offered certain foods and he didn't want them or he didn't want to eat them. And they determined that he is a good candidate for this treatment. Yes. Okay. Sorry. With speaking with them, I was glad that I was able to get in contact with them because, like I was saying, that I've been trying to reach out for occupational therapy and physical therapy and nothing. So with the help of them today, they were able to put in a physical therapy and an occupational therapy order for him. So that is a plus. So maybe if it comes from them, I'll be contacted from someone from there. They did recommend that Austin gets, for his calcium intake, that Austin gets 2 cups of almond milk a day. That's not a problem. He loves almond milk. We don't really drink the regular milk. Almond milk is a preferred item in our household. how the process is going to work is they're going to start with outpatient therapy. And that is going to be where they are going to introduce him to certain foods, where they're going to get him to try certain foods and see how he does with the foods that he eats already. They're going to implement a plan where he gets an incentive, or he gets praise and an incentive if he eats all of his meals, if he does certain things that he should regarding eating. And unfortunately, I'm on a waiting list, and we possibly will not get an appointment for 2 to 3 months. I'm okay with waiting, only because I want him to have these services done at Kennedy Krieger. I feel like they are the best fit for us. How the process works is they're going to start with foods that he wouldn't eat, and then they're going to keep having him eat those until they're mastered and he's not putting up a fuss, or he's not putting up a fight to eat them. Also, she explained to me the different tiers. It's very important that I give this information, because a lot of times when parents are researching this, I know I was one of the parents who was like, oh my God, like, they're going to put him in the hospital. They're going to make sure. That's the worst case scenario. And the way that she explained it to me was that in the event that there's consistent vomiting, there's weight loss, things that are really drastic, like we're noticing drastic change concerning his eating, that's the worst case scenario. So I wanted to start with that to maybe put some parents' mind at ease, and any parents who have decided that they do not want to choose this route because of that. That is the worst case scenario. If you are a parent who are going through this and who have experienced this, please don't take that as an insult, but as a tool to alert other parents who are just starting out with this. What's going to happen is they're going to try the outpatient therapy. If that doesn't seem to be working, if it is feeling like it's not helping, it's not working, the next step would be a day program where Austin would be in a facility Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day until services are not needed or goals are met. Hearing that, it kind of made me a little bit uneasy, knowing that all of the things that I have going on, me potentially wanting to look for a job once I finish school. I'm thinking about all of the parents who have to go through this while they're working and they have to figure it out. Then also Austin has to go to school. Austin has to, do certain activities during the day. Excuse me, I'm so tired. That is kind of an eye opener of what this is about now, and what we're dealing with. And it's kind of like a reality check almost. I want to say that this is where we're at, and it's not him. Chicken nuggets are his favorite things. That's the only thing that he will watch, and he's refusing other things to eat. So it's kind of a shocker. It's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of it's scary. But I know that what I keep replaying in the back of my mind is that I'm making the best decision for him, and I'm doing everything that I am supposed to do as his mom. So that's the only thing that is keeping me in good spirits about this, is that I'm doing this for him. This is his best decision. Another thing is Austin is going to be given Miralax. It's a stool softener because they're having concerns of him being constipated. So honestly, you need to turn that down. Give me your iPad.
My iPad?
No, give me the remote. I'm sorry, guys. I can't concentrate. Give me the remote. Thank you. You can have it. I'm sorry. The background noise. So he's going to be taking Miralax because there's concerns of constipation. He's going to be taking that once a day. What the directions that I did get is that if he is not, I'm so sorry, if he is not drinking all of the contents, then they're going to recommend that he finishes it. So it's kind of like twice a day, but it's not. I think that this is a good thing. I strongly recommend these services to anyone who has concerns. And what I keep telling parents over and over again is that if you feel like you need help medically for your child, or if you feel like you need help that is therapeutic for your child, always go with your first instinct. Please do not talk to other parents who are not going through what you're going through. Even if they're going through what you're going through, every child is different and every child is not the same. So please act on your instincts and use your good judgment, and keep reminding yourself that this is for your baby, not for you or anybody else. Nobody else will be able to understand what you're going through except for you. So this is all that I have for today. Austin is going to see his behavioral specialist. I'm nervous because, as you can see, potty training is not going as planned. So I will try to record tomorrow after his behavioral appointment, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh, you want to see?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow.
What is it? Is it your tent?
Yeah.
How do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay, put this in the trash, okay?
Okay. The spaceship car.
It's a spaceship tent.
Spaceship.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I'll make the tent. Hey. Oh, okay.
Hi, Austin.
Hi. You want some chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Okay, turn the light up.
Okay. Austin, I can't see you.
I can see you too.
Hi.
I can see my tent.
You can?
Yeah.
Good job.
Hey, you can see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
And right here.
Hi. Aussie.
I got a new giant switch, and they got a new switch.
He does.
Yeah, and Titi behind on the bed.
Aussie. Hi.
Hi.
Really?
Yeah, you come with this doors.
How many windows do you have?
I got 1, 2, and 3.
I think you have 2 windows.
2 windows?
Yeah.
I had 2 windows on.
Yeah.
And I got 1 window. So I got some new switch.
You do?
Yeah, I got some new switch today.
Do you want to eat spaghetti in your tent?
No, I don't have some. Let's make a story. Once upon a time, there's a little tent. One comes in, going to space, going to jump high. And he comes on
like your tent?
Yeah.
Is it cool?
No.
You said no.
No, I said it's for my mommy.
It won't fit in mommy's room. Okay?
I think mommy won't put my covers in my bed.
Okay. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Don't knock your food over, okay?
Okay.
If you're gonna eat it, you gotta eat it in your tent and be still, okay?
Okay.
Good morning. Today is June the 19th, also known as Juneteenth. So happy Juneteenth to everybody. It's Friday, June the 19th. We just had our last session with Miss Nicole, his behavioral specialist. The way that it works is that he'll get a number of sessions with one therapist and then he'll transition into another behavioral therapist until he meets his goals. Today we talked about potty training. We talked about potty training today. I explained to her that the last time I got frustrated, Austin got frustrated, so we just decided to revisit this and probably regroup and figure out what we need to do different and how we need to tackle this. So what plan we came up with is that starting tomorrow, we're gonna schedule times for him to wear underwear. The issue is that Austin does not like to wear underwear. He's used to pull-ups. He doesn't like how they feel. So we're gonna try that. If he keeps them on for a certain amount of time, he gets a treat. He gets praise. We make a party, make a big deal out of it. We're also going to try just letting him run free and be free with his body. And then we're also going to do dry checks every 15 minutes. Make sure that he goes to the potty every 30 to 45 minutes. And then he sits. We're also going to implement his favorite things, which is rainbow candy, aka Skittles. Things that he doesn't normally get, such as donuts. That is going to be like a special treat for him if he sits on the potty, if he wears his underwear, if he eliminates in the toilet. I talked about last week how I woke up one morning and Austin had taken the remote apart. So I found some toys that could possibly soothe his interest or that could possibly help with him wanting to take things apart. I'm going to try to order those so that he can get those. And I'll also put that on his wish list if you guys want to purchase that. A lot of people are asking what to get Austin. And I'm telling everybody learning, sensory, and OT, things that can help his occupational skill toys. So in that area, anything is welcome. He doesn't need anything else but that. We also figured out that in the meantime, before his electronics get here, that we can possibly find like something old that we're not using anymore. Let him take that apart. Let him see what's inside of there. Identify the parts and maybe implement like counting things. Also, a light bulb went off, and I'm going to say this to all parents, especially parents who have children who were diagnosed with ASD. Austin has a temper tantrum sometimes when commercials come on, when the voice remote is not recognizing what he's saying, he gets frustrated. What I am going to do and what I encourage all moms to do is and then this also plays into, we need to know what our kids are watching. We need to know what they're looking at. We need to know what they're seeing, right? We can never not be in their business enough. So what I am going to do is I'm going to just take tomorrow and look at YouTube with him and see what commercials come up, what commercials are showing up on TV, to figure out if it's a certain commercial that is a trigger, or if it is an actual sound that's a trigger, or if it's an actual trigger for him that a commercial is coming on. By doing this, we can figure out if it is something that is actually something that we can actually help him to get used to, or something that we can actually avoid. If it is harmful to him, his psyche, and his mental health, we're going to have to figure something else out, because a lot of the things that we watch on television can determine our mental state. It can determine how we feel at the moment. It can determine how we look at things from an outlook farther down the line. So I'm going to take the time to do that tomorrow, as well as the potty training. Also, you'll see in the video, Austin got a new tent. The other tent that he had, Burrito peed on it. So he has an issue with marking things, especially things that belong to Austin. We don't know if it's a dominance issue or if it's a protectance issue. So I've been talking to the vet about that as well. The challenges for this week is also his sleeping. Austin is sleeping a lot later. He's going to bed sometimes 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. He's tired. He'll just drop down and take a nap at like 5, 6 o'clock. And then he's up all night long. So we're trying to stay away from naps. We're going to try to stay away from naps. We're going to try to make sure that he doesn't get a nap, to see if he can sleep in later or get enough rest. So the struggles this week is potty training and his sleeping issues, and also the tantrums. He's also hitting himself. So that's another thing, and beating on things like the TV, table, stuff like that. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try to fix those, and those are the struggles this week. The highlights of this week is Austin getting his tent in the mail. He was so excited about that. He looked for his package every day because he knew it was coming. So to see him be happy about that was really nice and really refreshing. It's nice to look at your kids and notice the smile on their faces, especially the state that our country is in. So it's nice to get that refreshing feeling. So those are the highlights of the week. I hope to see you guys again next week. If you enjoy our series, please like, share, and subscribe to these videos. If you have any tips, if you have any ideas, go ahead and put those down below. Thank you all so much for watching us and interacting with us and getting a look into our lives. We really appreciate you all. Also, Aussie's logo is in the process of getting finished, so he will have merch soon. So yeah, that's just about all that I have to say for this week. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week, and thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, be kind to yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time.